When it comes to working out, Carl Williamson does it religiously. So after years of rock climbing, he decided to restore an old church and turn it into a rock climbing gym. But if you think the workout's going to be easy, you're in for one big surprise.
It's a physical and mental challenge. You question yourself a lot of balance, a lot of skill, a lot of meditation. Concentration is needed for this sport. You have to be very honest with who you are when you take up a sport like this, because mistakes are pretty grave.
Carl Williamson has always lived life off the beaten path. An avid rock climber, he decided to make a career out of it and open a rock climbing gym. But trying to find a space that matched his style wasn't easy.
I was looking for a place to build a rock gym in Dayton for about a year, but most of them are built in industrial parks. I thought we could do something a little bit more original than that, and was walking through the district and found this old building and actually broke into it because it was abandoned. Welcome to 123 Clay Street. This is the church. Those industrial parks, they don't have any character. These old buildings, they took a long time to build. You know, people found refuge here. I mean, this was up and running during the Civil War. So, it's a neat old place. It was 25 years abandoned when I got a hold of it, and we've been here 11 years, so it's been empty that long. It was declared a nuisance, and they were going to tear it down. The floor was still in. There were huge holes in the roof. We had 44 pigeons and 11 cats to get rid of. We transplanted one homeless person. There was good reason that it was declared a nuisance. The residents wanted to see this building saved. As I said before, there was good reason for this to be condemned. They took time off work. They went down to the city planning department. They helped me fight this. They helped me put that in place. It took 6 months alone just to get that zoning ordinance put into place. Every step of the way, they helped us out. We got some great support from the neighborhood. We wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for the residents of the Oregon District. I think that's one of the attractions here. Pretty eclectic group of folks. We are not of the ordinary here at the Krag or the district, and we fit in very well together.
With all the paperwork in place, the only thing left to do was build.
Got a hold of Steve Grossman, who actually set the standards for how these walls should be built. This has been signed off on by an engineer that all our anchors and ropes and harnesses will take a 4,000-pound weight tolerance. So I wanted to start with some sort of standard. Anybody can build a wall. It took 5 months just to build the walls, just the walls alone. It's the biggest wall in the state. We were the first walls to be built in Ohio to climbing wall industry standard groups. There's 2 of us in the world that are building old churches. One here in Dayton, Ohio, and one in England, in an old abbey.
From the outside, this building might go unnoticed. But when bystanders take a glance inside this unusual gym, they'll usually do a double take.
A lot of slack-jawed, one of those kind of things. They really don't know what it is. I mean, we are in Ohio. This is pretty common out west where people climb. Most people are conditioned to the walls that they find at the mall. We're taking it to, this is a lot closer to the real thing. We take it seriously here. It's not an amusement ride. But we do want you to enjoy it when you show up too. We don't take it to the point of being too strict. I mean, it is a sport. It's supposed to be fun. But we do try to get across the point that you need to pay attention to what you're doing. It's pretty cool to watch people achieve their goals and fear confrontation. You can see them, you can see the anxiety build when they start to be afraid, and to overcome that, they walk away a different person. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty wide demographic. It's all the way from 5- and 6-year-old kids that are, first graders to retired professionals, all races, shapes, and sizes. It's pretty cool. It's a great group of folks here.
For Carl, this 9 to 5 can feel more like 24/7, but doing what he loves for a living is a great way to spend the workday.
It's really pretty much the only thing I'm qualified to do. I just happen to climb and enjoy the outdoors, so the rock gym seemed to fit.